Hello lovelies! I am so excited to share a palette with you that I've been really looking forward to trying out. It is the Too Faced Appley and Love palette. It is such a beautiful package with some bright and vibrant colors and just beautiful fonts that they have just to show a really sweet and romantic palette. We've got a little glimpse of what's to come on the back of the box, and then on the inside this is one of Too Faced's tin packages. It's really nice, it's smooth to the touch, and it is just really a beautiful package. And it's even more beautiful on the inside with this lovely color story. We've got some reds, greens, and yellows to represent our apples, and it smells delicious. It's got a caramel apple smell. You smell it as soon as you open the package up. I am so excited to create this pink look with you today, so come along with me and let's make up the rules. To start out on this beautiful pink look, I'm going to begin with a transition shade in my crease. So I'm going to be using just a fluffy blending brush, and then I'm going to go into this shade right here. This one is called Caramel Apple, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that right across my crease, just picking up some of this on the end of my brush, and then just using back and forth motion, going ahead and putting that right here just so we've got a nice neutral base to begin working on and be able to blend all of our beautiful pink colors as we're continuing through our eye look. Now that we have our neutral base, we're going to go ahead and start adding some of these beautiful pinks. So the first pink that I'm going to go into is this one right here. It's called Core Values. I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush. This is a precision crease brush to just go ahead and put some of this color right into my outer corner here, so that I can blend it up into that caramel apple, that neutral color that we added, and be able to start out on our beautiful pink look. So I'm gonna just blend some of this in, or pack some of this in, and then I'm gonna go back to my crease brush and my blending brush, and I'm gonna just blend this in to that lighter shades, going most of the way across my crease as well, really just pulling in that pink shade. That is a really beautiful color, and I'm going to pack just a little bit more on because I do want this to be a nice, beautiful, vibrant pink. On the outer corner here, so we've got our nice, beautiful colors all blended together. Now I want to start darkening things up on the outer corner of the eye, so I'm going to go into this deep shade right here. This one is called So Snackable. It's a nice, beautiful, deep, almost purple color. I'm going to use that flat precision crease brush, and I'm going to just pick some of this up and pat it into the outer corner. I'm going to add a little bit more, really get that nice, deep color on the outer corner here. A nice smoky eye to really help the pink glitters to pop. That is really pretty. These colors blend together very well. They're very buildable and very blendable. It's really nice. Now I want to start adding some shimmers onto the eyelid, and so I'm going to use that same flat brush that I've been using. I went ahead and cleaned it off, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. This one is called Sweetie Pie, and I'm going to just pick some of this up on my brush, and I will give it a quick spritz with some setting spray just to make sure that it's nice and bright and vibrant when we apply it to the eyelid. Let me just spray this. And then I'm going to put this right into the center of my eyelid. Oh wow, that is very pretty. It's got a lot of pigment, a lot of color to it. That is beautiful. And I am just keeping this right in the center of my eyelid. We're going to use a little bit of a lighter pink as we move towards the inner corner as well. For the next step, I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going to go into this lighter shade right here. It's called Bite Me. And I'm going to do the same process and put this on the eyelid as I'm moving towards the inner corner. So I've got some on my brush. I'm going to give it a quick spritz of the setting spray, And then I'm gonna just go ahead and put that right here in this open part of my eyelid that I haven't already put color onto, and just blend that into that other shimmer shade that we've already added, just to make a nice blend and just lighten the look up as we move to the inner corner. I'm really liking these pink shimmers together. I do want them to have a little bit more of a pop and a glow to them, so I'm going to go into this shade right here called Sparkling Cider, and I'm just going to pick some of this up with my finger and pat it on top of those shimmers and just give it a little bit more light and a little more of a shine to it, just because I do want that to pop, especially with the darker colors on the outer corner. I just really want the shimmers to stand out. And that's giving just a little bit of an extra glow. You can definitely see the difference there. That really just helps to lighten things up. I really like the formula on this particular one. It's very soft to the touch. Very nice. It's blending really well on top of those other colors. Especially, I'm just putting it right in the center of my eyelid just to give that little glow on the inner part. Now I'm going to start working on the bottom of my eyelashes. I'm going to go back to that dark shade that's so snackable, and I'm just going to use a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to put some of this underneath my eye, underneath my waterline, just to pull that darker shade down and create a nice dramatic look underneath my eye as well. I'm going almost all the way across. I'm going to stop just a little bit out. I do want to add an extra little pop of color as I'm moving towards the inner corner of my eye. And I'm being sure to blend up into that so stackable that we have on the outer corner as well, just to make sure everything goes together nicely. Now to add a little bit of lightness right here underneath my eye, I'm going to still use that same brush. I went ahead and cleaned it off, and then I'm going to come into this light shimmer shade right here. It's called Apple of My Eye. I'm going to pick some of this up on my brush, and then I'm going to give this another quick spritz of my setting spray, just to be able to make sure everything pops nicely underneath my eye. And I'm just going to put this right here as we're transitioning from that dark shade towards the inner corner. And after that shade on the inner corner, I'm going to add this one right here, this nice light color. It's called Smitten. I'm going to use just my flat eyeshadow brush that I used earlier. Pick a little bit of this up on my brush. Again, give it a quick spritz just to help that shimmer shade really to pop on the inner corner. And then I'm just going to pat this right here on my inner corner, blending into the other colors that I've added already, just to really help all of those shimmers blend together. And here's our beautiful pink eyeshadow look. I'm going to go ahead and go off camera. I'm going to add some eyeliner and mascara, and then I'll be back to show you our finished look and then to share my review of this palette as well. And here's the finished look with our eyeliner and our mascara. This is such a beautiful eye look. For my eyeliner, to do the cat eye, I used the Ulta Beauty Classic Felt Tip Liner, just in black. And then in my waterline, I wanted to really accentuate the beautiful pink, so I used a nice light pink. This is just an Ulta Beauty automatic eyeliner. This is in the shade Matte Powder Pink. And then for my mascara, I used the Tarte Cosmetic Maneater Waterproof Mascara. really enjoyed using the Too Faced Appley in Love palette today. This created a really pretty look. It's got a nice versatility. It's got a lot of different colors in here. Today I was able to create a look just using pinks, but there are some yellows and some green shades and other neutral colors that you can create a lot of different looks, a lot of different color combinations. I will say the formulas that they used on the mats, they were a little bit thin as you put them on, and so it definitely needed some building, but they do create really beautiful colors when you just take the time, blend, and add more. And then the shimmers, it was a similar situation. It did take a couple of strokes of the brush to really pick some up. Of the shimmers, particularly the two pink ones that we use, and so it does take a little bit more time just to be able to get the product on your brush, be able to blend it in, but it does create a really pretty look when all of those colors are blended together. So I definitely think this is a great palette. The colors, like I said, are really pretty. The smell is so good. It's got that caramel apple smell. It's just really nice as you're applying, just to continue to smell that and just to have that scent. Overall, I would highly recommend this palette. I think it's really pretty. It's got some great colors, a really beautiful color story, and all of the shades work together really well. They blend together well. This is definitely one of my favorites, and I'm looking forward especially to trying some of these green shades and just seeing how those perform and getting to create more looks with this palette. I want to say a sincere thank you to you for watching my video today. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried the Appley in Love palette, what your thoughts are about it, and also let me know your thoughts about this look. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you would like to see more makeup tutorials and reviews, please subscribe to my channel. Until next time, let's be kind to each other, beautiful to ourselves, and never afraid to make up the rules.